All right, welcome back, guys and girls, to another episode with myself, Luke. So I hope you're having a fantastic day wherever you are. So in today's episode, we're going to jump into the Bitcoin price in just a second. Please make sure to subscribe if you haven't done so already. Leave a thumbs up, thumb down. Comments in the section below are very much appreciated. Thank you guys for commenting in the last few videos. I did respond to them over the weekend. So yesterday I didn't come out with a video, pretty busy, but today I just wanted to look at the Bitcoin price for this week, where I think it's going to head in the short term and going into the summer. So we are in a new month. June wasn't great. I mean, we were pretty much going from side to side, and we did have a dump all the way. When was this? June the 2nd. We're all the way just 1 month ago at 71k, and now we're back. We're down 10,000 US dollars pretty much. So where is Bitcoin heading in the short term? And we're going to jump into that in just a second. We're also going to take a look at the Bitcoin dominance and some news over in Germany and with the meme coin. So again, subscribe if you haven't done so already. Leave a thumbs up, thumbs down. Comments in the section below which altcoins you're buying up. We're going to talk about the Bitcoin dominance, the altcoins as well. So let me know what altcoins you're interested in, your top 5, your top 10, just for me to see what my community is involved in. Of course, for myself, it is AI and gaming, crypto. So yeah, maybe it's the same for you. Just let me know in the comments section below. Give me your top 5 altcoins in AI and your top 5 in gaming if you're into that. If you're not into AI and gaming, just give me your top 5 altcoins that you have. So jumping into the Bitcoin price right now. So just before we look at the smaller time frames, as you can see, for the last, how many days is this now? I've mentioned this many times, since February all the way until today, we have been going sideways for 125 days. So 4 months of sideways action, and you can clearly see we have just been popping from 58k all the way to 74 and down, and we've just been in this, we've been stuck in this range now for 4 months. So yes, we could stay in here for the next few weeks, few days. People are anticipating a massive altcoin season to come as a result of this, because Bitcoin is quite boring. And I mean, for me personally, not financial advice, of course, as long as Bitcoin is consolidating in this zone, I'm buying up more Bitcoin, buying up more altcoins, because when Bitcoin explodes to the upside, which it will do very, very soon, then the altcoins are going to absolutely rip, and you're going to be left in the dust, and that's it. You're going to miss out probably for the last part of this bull cycle. Most likely will probably come at the end of September. I expect September we have a pullback. July, August, I'm hoping, and I keep saying this on my channel, that we're going to have a pump to the upside, especially with the altcoins. Even with Bitcoin, I'm expecting it to go to 80, 85k. But it's not a guarantee, of course. I mean, we could dump down further down to our Fibonacci retracement that I've spoken about on this channel, down here at 52,000 US dollars. So there is a possibility that we roll over, and that's exactly what I wanted to bring out here. If we just zoom in on the daily time frame, I did speak about this. Let's go to the 4 hour. I prefer the 4 hour. So last week I spoke about this trend line, that it needed to be broken, and it was broken. So something I mentioned last week, that it needed to be broken. If we break it, it will be good to have a bounce off it, which you can go and check out my videos from last week that I said that, and we did. We broke through it, and we did get that bounce off it. So my video last week, I spoke about that, having a potential bounce off this trend line. So this resistance turning into support, which it did do on what day was that? It was on Sunday, and then we had that pump to the upside. So why have I got that red line going across at 64k? Because we need to break past it. If we don't break past it, and it looks not great at the moment, it does look like we're rolling over again. There's a high possibility now that we come down and we retest the 60k if we don't pump this week if we don't keep retesting 64k. So we could just roll over and come back down to 60, retest the 60, and then hopefully we get a really strong bounce off the 60. If we break past the 60, then personally, I think we're going to smash straight through 58k and we're going to go straight down to 52k. That's my personal opinion. Again, not financial advice. Let me know in the comments section if you are short-term bullish, if you're bullish or bearish, where you think, if you think we're going to go down to 52k, or if you think we're going to break past 64 and go back to our last all-time high of 73 and 74,000 US dollars. So that's the downside situation. Now for the upside, let me just get rid of this green line. Yeah, so we did come up, we retested it, so we have to break past the 64k. I mentioned this last week again, because we need to get past this level of 63,400 for this basically to swing back into a short-term bullish momentum swing basically. So if you're with me last week, I put a trade in about just over a week ago down here at 59,300. Right now I'm up not that much percent. What's that? 5.6% on a 5x leverage. I'm up 25% on this trade on Bitflex. So you have my Bitflex and Bybit link in the description below. So I'm up right now 25% on this single trade, having jumped into this. So personally, I think this was the bottom. Yes, I've just said that we could go down. That's the whole point of trading. You have to trade. If you're doing a trade, for me, it's a few trades a year, swing trading. If you're going to jump in, you have to jump in when the market moves, when it reacts. Okay, you have to be reactive. You don't just start second guessing things. You're reactive when a massive move comes, and that's it. So if you're going to jump into a trade, where would I suggest? Well, right now, be patient, wait for the breakout again. If we're looking at this, we do have a potential bull flag here forming on the 4 hourly. I mean, it's a clear bull flag. Let's just measure it from here. So if this thing breaks, so again, we could roll over. So you could set a buy order at 60k. Okay, so hopefully we get that bounce off the 60,000, or that's if basically this bull flag breaks lower around 61,000. What is this? 62k. Let's say you put yeah, if this breaks down at 62k, then we'll most likely come down to this channel of 60,000. So you could set up a position here, or you wait for the breakout of this bull flag. It's not the best drawing I've ever done, and you measure this here like so, and this would give us a price target of 65,388. So again, if you're going to take this, just wait for the clear breakout of this of the bull flag, maybe around 63,500. It's very risky. The reason why I say it's risky is because we have this massive resistance here at 64k. So the likes of this being broken straight away is not very likely. We've tried it once, we've tried it twice, so maybe three times a charm. And then yeah, let's see what happens if we break past this. I think then this whole situation we've gone through the last few days since the 24th, 23rd of June, this will be basically the reversal, and then we will probably most likely go up to back up to 70k again. So that's just, again, my opinion, not financial advice, but let me know what you think in the comments section below, where you think Bitcoin is heading to in the short term. So personally, we have to jump past, we're not out of the woods yet, we have to jump past this key resistance of 64k. If we do and we get a bounce, then fantastic, we've reversed it. We'll probably most likely go up to that 70,000 again, and then start retesting the tops of our all-time high. So that's pretty much it for Bitcoin. Going over to the dominance. The dominance right now is still pretty high at 54%. Hopefully we do have this breakdown. It would be phenomenal if the Bitcoin dominance does fall down to like 50%, going into the 40s. Then we can have a true altcoin season. So we're not going to have an altcoin season yet. We'll probably have altcoin rallies. Some things will pump, of course. We're in a bull run. but we're not going to have a true altcoin season until the Bitcoin dominance basically falls. So we need to see another 4, 5, 6% dump to the downside, and then we can say we're going to have an altcoin season. So the good news is if you're in alts and you're dollar cost averaging into alts, then fair enough, you're buying alts relatively cheap, because as soon as this thing comes crashing down, you're going to see your portfolio basically 2x every day for a few weeks. And I'm hoping maybe this summer that's what's going to happen in gaming, in AI, or maybe even in meme coins again. So just I noticed this on the news. Just be careful with meme coins. They're fun to have, but don't go all in on meme coins. If you're going to have some meme coins, maybe 1 or 2% exposure, no more than 5%. That's what I do. You do what you want to do. I'm not a financial advisor, so just be careful. I read this. It's interesting. It's fun to have meme coins. Some of these, like Brett, Dog with Heart, because of the elections in the US, Super Trump, etc. You've got Bonk. You've got all sorts of other meme coins that have done really well. I mean, just look at Bonk. It's up 7,000% in the year. Pepe, of course, we know Pepe very well. Floki, etc., etc. So with the meme coins, yes, there's a lot of hype around them. Community driven. Possibly teenagers buying them up and other people. So it's nice to have some exposure. Just be careful with meme coins. But for the rest of the altcoins, again, Bitcoin dominance has to fall. If you're buying up meme coins, right, not just meme coins, but any altcoins, then fair enough. Just keep adding to your bags, because as soon as this thing drops below 50%, it's going to be an absolute moonshot with the altcoins. And just finally, before we close the video, Germany shakes up the crypto market with fresh 1,500 Bitcoin move, and are basically new highs for Bitcoin incoming. So the question is basically, in Germany, the government of Germany, they transferred 1,500 Bitcoin. They didn't sell it, I don't believe. You'll have to let me know in the comments. They just transferred it, and that led to a lot of speculation last month, and we dropped, 3.5%. So they didn't sell it, but reading the article, basically they might be diversifying into other assets. So they might be using this to diversify into other types of assets. I don't know, maybe commodities, real estate, etc., etc. So right now, the German government currently holds 44,692 Bitcoins. That's almost 3 billion in Bitcoin. And so they've only moved a fraction of what they have across to exchanges. So this has led to a lot of fear, of course, in the market, and maybe that's the reason why, one of the reasons why we dumped down throughout the month of June. So they haven't, I believe they haven't sold, but if they do, then yeah, expect some volatility in the market. That's just Germany anyway. But yeah, I thought that was quite interesting. You can read this yourself on the bitcoinist.com. It was quite an interesting read. So that's pretty much it for today, guys and girls. Thank you for sticking around. Make sure to subscribe. Leave any comments in the comments section below. Thanks to all those that left comments. Some of you asked a few questions, like how to move some coins from one exchange to another. I'll get into that as soon as possible. But I really do appreciate it. The negative comments, the good comments, it's all good for the algorithm. So thanks, guys and girls. Have a great day, and I will see you next time with another video. Bye-bye.